Alright, it helps if I unmute the mic. Let's go. We got all the beeps, boops, vibrations, and all that other stuff, so we must be broadcasting. Let's see if YouTube wants to play along and give me the information. Today we're just going to do... I was just going to beat around by myself and do some testing on the new refurbished land clearing mod. And I figured, well, I'll just throw up a live and hang out because I got a couple hours. Let's get this pulled up and then we'll get to work. I've got to do my audio check and then we'll get to it. All right. Seems like everything's working on my side. So let's get this going. Like I said, we're going to test the land clearing mod today. I don't know what the updates were that they had to hot patch, but let's see how the game goes. I haven't played it since... I really haven't played since they got the update out. Now let's go out and check this placement. And we'll give her a little twist, and then that's going to be about as good as we need it to be. Give it a little twist. I really do enjoy having the dual farm sticks. This is, it's nice. PS5 dual farm sticks. Actually feels like you're running a piece of equipment instead of floundering around with the controller. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and strap. Now, that said, the strap doesn't go over the top of it. Oh well. Could be worse. So strap those. And we gotta put our bed back together. Get a broom in here. Come on, broom. Play along. Wrong button. Yeah, well. Alright, come on. What, broski? No, it's... The bucket's taking up more space. So it's really not anything's fault but, well, bed space is too small. We're making it do. There we go. Strap that down, and neither one of those will fall off. We also got our jerry can over here. Ooh, oh, the truck's on fire. Uh-oh. Anyway, okay. That's enough of that for right now. That's how I made the short where the crane was on fire. If and you caught it. Alright, get shifting mode, turn your steering wheel back on. What's up, Thin Blue? How you doing? Shouldn't you be asleep? Yeah, there we go. Not that I'm, I appreciate you in here, so. I appreciate it more because I know half of your day spent at work. 12-hour shifts and commute times, they add up. Oh, right on, brother. Short stack then says hi.
Hello.
And then Lady Fafo was probably lurking from work. Or not. I don't know. Things have been picking up here lately, so she's been kind of busy during the day. We'll talk about a delay in telling me the messages. So I got the laptop open and I'm looking at it, and that's where I caught your messages at, and then all of a sudden chat catches up on the PlayStation, up on the screen of everything at once. Alright, let's find... We're starting to get a pile of stuff out here. I appreciate you, man. Bless you, Bubby. Oh, there's the excavator. Yeah, I'm getting a pile of stuff out here. It's starting to look like a true Fafo farm. Shit everywhere. We got stuff everywhere. Oh my goodness, man. Bless you again. That's the last one you get. What's going on with the tree here? Oh, that's a piece of tree. That's what's going on with that. Get over here. And we got another one. I tend to leave things a mess from time to time. Come in, do some stuff, and then like do a recording or whatever, and just save without, or quit without saving, and then everything that I did manage to do is undone. We need to turn the truck around because we're not going to be able to get the bucket otherwise. Welcome, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the support. Oh, don't hit that. No, sir, I am PS5. I am on PS5. Some days it's a struggle. Good evening, Eric. How are you? Or afternoon. I think it's late enough it's evening for you. Let me know if I got my time zones wrong. Alright, let's get this second stick fired up. I wish I could do mapping, but wish in one hand and play in the other. Alright, there's that. I need to take this down and service it. She's a little beat up. Let's do that real quick. Come on. So driving with the thumbstick on the farm stick is it's a different experience. It definitely takes a little bit of patience. Okay, so we're gonna drag that piece with us. And we gotta stretch out because we gotta go underneath that belt. And repair, $18,000, sure. I've got to quit spending so much money. I'm about burnt near broke. Let's go ahead and do this. What do you guys think of how I got this Kinleg DLC production fit in here? Oh, trees. It almost looks like it belongs there, don't it? Tried to blend it. 6:34 p.m. So I ain't wrong today. Yay! And something with PlayStation and YouTube aren't jiving because all of my chat is coming through in batches. I would agree with you, Eric. It looks okay. I still need to do something with it. I just haven't figured out what yet. It's not as horrible as it was when I first put it down. So there's that. Alright. Depth perception. It's a killer. Alright, we're going to go high so we don't rip the truck over on itself. Alright, so let's do a jerk test here. One of the things when you put a bigger bucket on or change buckets, if you haven't run that bucket on a machine before, is I always like to take it and give it a weight test, which is you take the empty bucket and you slam it up and down to see how the machine's going to react, if it's going to jump, how the balance is for it. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I've been in machines where you get full stretch and just the weight of the bucket alone is enough to pull your track off the ground. Link-Belt 145 is good for that, and the last contractor I was working for likes to put the biggest bucket it can physically handle, and if you go anything more than that angle to your tracks, you tip. Like in an excavator, over the corner is the strongest point for pulling. You've got the most weight and most pressure on your tracks. Side track is the weakest. You pull yourself right over more times than, well, not, you won't pull yourself over. You'll pull your back track off the ground, and you won't have the lifting capacity that you would in any other position. Why did that go through like that? And it's supposed to pinch, right? Alright. Yeah, that was an operator error. I wasn't close enough. Oh, I don't like the collision in the teeth. So yeah, I haven't run I haven't run this bucket yet in this game, not in 25. I did in 22, and so that's why I was excited when it came back out. Oh, there's 2 pieces there. That's a problem. Where is the grip strength, though? You gotta rattle the machine to get the grip strength. Alright, so let's see. Let's test on these. The land clearing function, which it should just cut the trees. Boop. Yeah, okay. Is it a full delete on every piece? So no, okay, there you go. Does it also do dirt damage? It does. Okay. So that would mean it would do stump removal too. Nice. Alright, so let's find us a victim. Let's get our tracks going the right way. Simplify our life. Come on. What are you doing? What in the heck am I doing? There we go. Good gravy. Alright, change directions. Alright, camera view. Let's wreck this tree. Why are we so wobbly? Okay, good base. Okay. Oh, hello. Alright, change cameras again. And we'll turn this thing on. See what we can do. Oh, we're gonna bring it on the cab, I guess. Alright, so be careful of that. Yeah, that one would have hurt. Let's just go in the seat like we would be. Yeah, okay. Sticks to the cab is a little sad. There we go. No more sticking cab. No more sticking cab. So let's turn it on here. There we go. Knock the stuff away from us. That helps. I wish it would take those branches off, but I think that's more game game issue than it is a mod issue. I just gotta think less and do more. Thinking too much about what my hand movement needs to be, and that's not doing the movement right. I gotta let muscle memory take over. How big can it go? Roll out more. Alright, so it seems like it has a size limit, which is nice, because if you want to knock all the trash off of it and still have lumber left over and wood to use, being a schnozzle though. I kind of wish it didn't have collisions in the teeth, so that you could actually get down onto the ground level. I guess it's one of those 6 of one, half dozen the other situations. We're going to try the jerry can out when we get some of these moved over. According to the mod, the jerry can will give you wood chips. According to the thumbnail and all that other stuff, the description, you get wood chips out of the jerry can. So just like in 22, you grab your jerry can, and you put it down in a spot, and then you enter it like a vehicle and start it, and then to activate the actual function, you turn it on like an implement. And the tree just burns up. But I don't see any wood chips. So let's turn on some menus here. Oh, that's not the right button. Please hold. I gotta figure out what button that turns on the... So I got both sticks turned on. Hold on, we're going to kick it back to steering wheel. Then I know what button I'm looking for. Alright, so there's no capacity I don't think there's any... Huh. Alright, so maybe I read it wrong. It showed it gave a capacity of wood chips in the store. So let's go look at this. We're gonna go... No. Yes. Entity... Miscellaneous? Alright. Fires for destroying unwanted trees. Simply turn it on and set the fire to destroy any trees in the flame. And in the description, it shows wood chips.
Well, that's a lie, ain't it?
It seems to be a lie. But we're going to take it over and we're going to see if I bought it wrong. I'm going to see if there's any customization that can be done to it. And worst case scenario, we will burn things until wood chips are made. Thank you. Customize. Nope. No customizations available. So why would it tell me that it gives me wood chips if it doesn't give me wood chips? Alright. Enter. Start engine. Turn on fire. Okay. Yep. So there's that. We got it running. And to turning on fire means it's going to destroy the tree pieces that you put in it. So we're going to hop out of it with the fire burning. And we're going to shove that branch in. Goodness gracious. And boom, gone. Now, I don't think I'm missing anything as far as where these wood chips are ending up. I don't see any wood chips. Do you guys? For the sake of testing, I'm going to go down here and grab this loader. Yeah, we ain't gonna fit through there, we're fat. Oh. Oh, that's nifty. You can push the fire with the machine. So hold on. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. We're going to play with this a second. I've got a strap on the hoe has a strap capability. I just got to get... Okay, so we're right there. Strap it. Oh, it's not letting me pick it up. let's go ahead and drop the bucket. Okay, it's got to be right there. We're going to do it one better. We're going to get in it and we're going to shut off the engine. So that we know exactly where we're at. Come on, Strap. Work with me. Okay, it straps into the truck. There we go. Now, we get out. We get in that. We start it. And now we see if we crash the game. Okay, so it won't take out standing trees. So forest fires aren't a thing. You know I can't hear you through here and with the game, bro. What? Well then, they're just out of luck. Who would want to incinerate squirrels? Right. Okay. It's enough. Oh! Look in the bucket. Why suddenly is there wood chips? What? Because it didn't scoop anything. Is it discharging as it burns the wood? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and throw this down here like this. Alright. So we got 713 liters in the bucket. We're gonna burn the loader. It's okay. Why isn't that piece burning off though? Did it finally go? Yeah. Alright, well, for science. Let's get it to drop that way. Okay, well, you don't want to fall, fine. You don't want to fall, but you're going to burn. Well, we know it should have been gotten should have got more wood chips in because of that. So, what do we really got going on here? Let's go check the quantities. Still 713. Alright, so I didn't put any more in. You would think if it was going to give you wood chips, it would put them right there in a pile. Oh my goodness. Ground physics. They didn't go into the excavator bucket, did they? Nope, because it's closed. Huh. Alright, so it gives you wood chips sometimes? Alright, so I wouldn't bet on getting wood chips out of it. I guess that's where I'm at right now. I wouldn't bet your livelihood on actually getting wood chips from this. No, I thought he was gonna be able to sneak under. So if you're truly concerned with getting wood chips, do your stuff through a chipper. If you don't really care about wood chips and you just want to clean up some debris, then it works beautifully. Let's bring that loader over here. Okay, we still only have 713 in the bucket. We gotta get this on and turned on. And it looks like there might be more wood chips in there. Yep. So you gotta have something with a capacity nearby. I suppose it's essentially just a chipper that... It'd be nice if you could do a dump here mode. Is there... Start the engine. Do that. Oh, you gotta have something nearby that it can discharge into. So if you're gonna do a bunch of wood chips or a bunch of tree burn, I wonder if... No, I don't want in it. I want to pick it up. Okay, then we'll put it in there, then we'll get in it, start it, turn it on. Alright, so we are 1,136. We're gonna go down. And burn the pile. Don't mind me, I'm just cruising with my fire. Because those were all gonna get used into wood chips anyhow. So let's just see what it does. It eats them all and doesn't give me any wood chips. Alright. Can't pick it up unless you have the engine off. Well, yeah, it will give you wood chips sometimes, I guess. I don't see any piles of wood chips that just miraculously sprouted up. That's just weird. I know there's something and I'm just missing it. Alright, we'll throw the... Oy. Throw that in the bucket. Taking it with us. What's happening, Michigan? We're doing live testing. Pain and Suffering Edition. I feel that. Right now I'm trying to figure out why the land clearing mod will sometimes give me wood chips and sometimes not. sacrifice this tree. I kicked the stick off. That's fine. We can get by with one. Go over here and grab this bucket. No steering wheel, stop it. Not over impressed with the collisions on the bucket. Alright, go back to the two-stick. Do the two-stick shuffle. Wee-hoo, wee-hoo. Thank you, Michigan. I don't know if I said that already or not, but I'll say it again. Thank you, sir. Glad to see you. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this on so we can knock some branches off of this bad boy. There we go. There's that. Let's bump the camera up a little bit. Now let's see if we got enough to... Yeah, let's get closer. Come on, machine, do what you do. There we go. Alright, now... very strict on the collisions to the teeth. I don't know if that's to make the cutting part actually work or what. Alright, so before we turn that on, let's get over here. We'll double check. Oh my god, come here. We're going to double check our quantities in the bucket. We've got 1138. This chunk of tree should easily be worth 500. So we're going to turn that on and activate the chipper, or the burning, so that the tree gets processed. We're going to go third person with the camera so we can look into the bucket. And nothing. No change visibly. Still 1136. Alright, so if somebody wants to explain how this is supposed to work, that would be awesome. So we'll roll the bucket all the way up like that. Put it back in the same proximity. And we're going to grab this chunk of tree and throw it in the fire and see what happens. We'll grab the tree, bud. Gee, Christmas. Come on. Yeah, apparently I don't either. I used it in 22, and wood chips was never an option. It was just you burn the tree pieces up and it was gone. Now they've got the new. What is happening with this tree, bro? Pick it up. I want to like this mod. I want to not have it make me angry, but it is starting to really chap my ass. In all honesty, it's probably more the game physics than anything else. But grab it. Thank you. Take it to the fire. Dispose of it. Alright. So again, we burned more product. $11.43 in the bucket. So you have to have something in close enough proximity in the catch position. You can't put the bucket down or it won't go in. But yeah, that's what today is, Mish. I was gonna sit here and do this by myself. You know what? I got a couple hours. I'm gonna just pull a live and do live testing. Give people the idea of what I actually go through with the things that I try to play with. Alright, so now we're back to, we're still 1143. We're not getting the quantities. We're not getting the quantities that I think we should be getting. I'm not going to park my equipment in the fire to get the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to leave my loader or trailer in an inferno so that I can get some wood chips. I'll just use my wood chipper. So I guess the line that we're dancing right here is it's not worth the hassle unless I can get it figured out. I don't think it's worth trying to have this for reclaiming anything off of the tree pieces. But if you just want to strip the land and you want to get rid of the stuff easy peasy, then no sweat. This works wonderful for that. The bucket, I've still got to cipher out the particulars of it. But it can be used for stump removal. Oop. Look at how quick that was. Just touch it and the stump be gone. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and take another tree. So definitely handy for land clearing situations. I will give it that. It is fully functioning in that aspect of what, as advertised, land clearing mod. Does it get any simpler than that for taking a tree down? Right, exactly. There should be wood chips at the base of the tree when you cut it. There should be a pile of it where you're processing. That's yeetus deletus, the whole tree, bye. And then you just so I mean, if you want to just clear the land and you don't want any issues, no hassles, a lot less mucking about. You don't care about the money from the trees, you don't have a use for the trees, whatever. Just like that, just a couple of swoops with the bucket and gone. Oh wait, what? Whoa, baby, what are we doing? We're going all over the place. That was something. And it doesn't hold, it's not a capacity thing, it's just proximity and luck. That's the feel I get on it. Well, I was really hoping it'd be a little bit better than that. I'm definitely going to keep messing with it. I would say, as advertised, it does exactly what it's supposed to. And with more messing around, I might be able to get the wood chips figured out. I would give it, I'm going to give it the 5-star because it works as advertised. It's a perfectly capable land clearing thing within the constraints of giant software. On a me rating, I would give it probably an 8 out of 10 because I would like to see it do better. And like I said, some of this is also could be operator error. You get more time with it, more hours with it, and things might go way better.